Good day, everyone. I'm just here to give an update about the online discrepancies that I had experienced last Sunday, May 4th. And the officer in the embassy asked me to send an email to the COMELEC. And yeah, let's talk about it. Here it is. On May 4th, I addressed it to whom it may concern. I have voted straight for PDP Laban plus Kerubin and Tunasan. Here is my ballot ID. And this is your ballot content. Okay, so please see the attached video file for what reflects on my ballot content. I followed it up with, it is my right to cast my vote and get the receipt of whom I have voted for. Why is it that it contains the names of whom I have not voted for? If the issue is about vote buying, why not stop the giving of aids, which is now the legal method of buying votes? Why make us suffer and just stop the obvious vote buying? I hope the office of the COMELEC will do what is right and just. Give us the receipt of our ballot. On May 4th, they acknowledged it. And this is the response of the online voting discrepancy. Good day. We would like to inform you that voting through the overseas voting counting system ensures the integrity of the system, the accurate reading of each ballot, and the correct counting of all votes, including associated voting data, through the following processes and measures. After a registered overseas voter casts their vote, the OVCS immediately encrypts the vote on the electronic device used. This ensures that the vote is protected against interception, tampering, and/or unauthorized access. So after voting, the voter has the opportunity to review their ballot using the ballot ID through plain text hash. Okay, this hash contains the ballots, blah, 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 blah. Okay. They followed it up with, therefore, the voter will only see an encrypted script that includes the names of all candidates, not just those they voted for. This prevents anyone from seeing or identifying the voter's choices and also prevents the information from being captured in a photo or vote buying or vote selling purposes. Finally, this permanent encrypted script will be used after the election and vote counting in 3 transparency and audit procedures: printing of each ballot at the Philippine Post Embassies and consulates, if necessary, use of the election verifier system to ensure each received ballots matches the election returns and to verify the accuracy and validity of the results. So he or she also posted these, okay? After one day, I replied, I have already expected a very generic reply such as this. This has not ensured public trust. In fact, not one of the voters left the embassy satisfied after voting. I have many questions. First, why is it mandatory online voting for the OFWs? Why can't the online voting be just an option? Second, why is there a time limit of less than 3 minutes? It is very pressuring for us to find our bets. Third, I get that you want to prevent vote buying, but why is it at the voter's expense? Why can't you restrict the money spending of the candidates instead? Fourth, how can we cross-check our votes if we can't see our ballot results immediately after it was casted? If we have any issues, by May 12th, it would already be moot at that point. The vote of the rich and the poor has the same value, but how can we feel this way if you treat the OFWs like this? Why can't we do offline voting and see the results immediately? Isn't it part of your mandate to ensure public trust during the elections? Sixth, if it is indeed true that your office follows a standard protocol, does that mean that I can send this code to an IT or a computer programmer who can interpret it for me? If you are not hiding anything, can I make my concern public? So this one, I tried to check my ballot, of course, and I used my ballot ID, and this is what it shows. It's like a very long list of encryption, and like, for me, it's just gibberish because I'm not an IT or a programmer. But if you can see here, there is Jimmy Bondoc, and there's description null. Null. Does that mean that I didn't vote for him? How about this one? It showed the name of Castro. It also says null. Yes, I didn't vote for her. Maybe this one is right, but how about Jimmy Bondoc? But this one, Pangilinan Kiko. There is no null here. I didn't vote for him. Why isn't that there? There's no null there. Like, I really hope I can send all of this information or my data to any IT or computer programmer, and I hope they can interpret it for me, because this one is so ridiculous. If there is discrepancy, it's already moot by May 12th. If they win, then what's the point? Such a headache. So yeah, until now, this is the latest email I received from them. It's already, May 8th. I sent that May 5th. COMELEC, COMELEC, COMELEC. Do better. We deserve better. Good luck, Philippines. I hope that by May 12th, there will be overpowering support that even if they cheat, it would still, the PDP would still win. I just hope. But knowing this is what happened to us here abroad, I don't know. I just don't know. Let's be vigilant.